Hi everyone. Happy Monday. Um, I don't know about you guys, but April has started off so harshly with me. Last week was very, very difficult. Very difficult. I was just at odds internally with myself. I don't know if you guys felt a shift, but there was a major shift that took place in the beginning of last week. I want to say like Monday or Tuesday. And I thought March was hard, but man, that shift just took everything to like a new level with me. I have spoken to some of you, and you are going through some stuff too. So, yeah, so I'm going to talk about intuition. I think that's what the focus is. That's what I feel the focus is. I try to tap into the collective consciousness to see what's going on, what needs to be discussed, and also I merge it with what I've been going through. And so, yeah, I'm going to talk about intuition. That's what I was dealing a lot with so far in April, this last week. This is truly, truly important for your nows right now, especially in April, to let your intuition guide you. And so that's what I was going through last week. Last week, there was a battle between the mind and the heart, the intuition. It just depends. Like, March for me was all about releasing, healing, starting the transformation. I mean, the transformation, it just doesn't end. It just goes on. And so March was all about that, which was fine. It was easy, a little bit. Now, April is like, okay, you're transforming, you've released, you've healed. Now, listen to your intuition, because, most of us or some of us are starting a new path, new beginnings. That's what this year is all about. And this new path really leaves no room for your overactive mind to run you. And so I got challenged. Last week over certain matters, certain matters of maybe like life situations or heart. And what the mind tries to do is, it analyzes, it gathers information, data from, you, of course, the past, and sometimes from others, and it brings these results to you and tells you like, okay, this is what has happened in the past. This is what happened to, X, Y, and Z. And this situation could be the same. Do you want to go forward like you did before? And that's where I was at odds with, because my intuition kept telling me, surrender and go forward. You know what I mean? But my mind was telling me, we don't want to do this again. You're going to get hurt. It's going to be the same results. And, whatever the analysis, was that the mind brought to me, it's what it's basing that decision on. And so this is what I'm saying. Like, now with this new beginning, we might be revisiting certain pasts, or we might be faced with similar situations, but it's not always going to have the same results. So this is why you must be in harmony with your mind and your heart, and the intuition will come through. I believe the intuition works with both. And so here's what I feel like intuition is for me, what I've learned from this past week. Because I did surrender. I was like, you know what? I don't want to go through this. This is hard. Old habits are coming back that aren't necessarily like healthy for me and for my body and for my well-being. And so I noticed that, I brought awareness to what is happening to me, because I am like at odds with myself. And so I did. I surrendered, and it's definitely gotten a lot lighter. So intuition to me comes by way of not really words. Your body, when you listen to your intuition, it's not so much words. You end up forming the words, of course, once you receive the signals, but it was more, I feel more of like a vibration, a sensation. We talk about the gut feeling, anxiety. So it does like connect to you through your emotions and your body's sensory system. You feel tingling. That's how your body connects with you to bring forth your intuition, right? So, sorry, it's been such a long morning, a long day. So, when you're faced with a decision, choosing one or the other, one path or the other, one person or the other, whatever it is, one job or the other, really sit with it, and see what your body tells you when you think of one path or one person or one job, whatever it is. Listen to your body and be in tune with your body. Okay? See how you feel. Observe it. Don't get caught up in the emotions. Just observe and see how your body is feeling. So that's one. I know that last week, a couple days out of the week, I woke up feeling massive amounts of anxiety, like my heart beating out of my chest. Hi, Angel. Sorry, that's my cat. So like my heart was beating out of my chest. Anxiety, I woke up feeling like that. And usually what the first thing I do when I wake up is I do a little morning meditation. But I just couldn't. I couldn't. It was too much. Mind was running. The mind started like interacting with my anxiety, and fear settled in. And I was like, oh my God, something bad is going to happen. I don't know what it is. I was like in that state of like waiting for my doom. But then my intuition told me, maybe you should investigate. Maybe this could be nothing. So I went to the beach to do a meditation. When I am feeling like that, where the air is so thick I can't focus, there's no way I could meditate in that space, I mean, I could sage, but why not go to nature? Nature is the best place to clear your head, to clear your mind, to connect with self. For me, nature is it. And I'm such a water person. I'm a Pisces, so I need to be around a body of water. It's just so healing for me. So I went to the beach and I went into a meditation, and it was quite different. This was a guided meditation from Spirit. Spirit guided me to this anxiety, to this place. And without going into details of the guided meditation, what I've discovered is this. So Spirit was guiding me to go deeper into that anxiety. Your heart, my heart chakra is where I was feeling it. And as I go into that fear, that state of fear and discomfort and whatever, anxiety, I was just told to observe it. Don't feel the emotions. So the way that I observed it, those emotions were like just a bunch of words floating around. It would be fear, disappointment, heartbreak, whatever it is. I'm observing it. It's floating, right? And then Spirit asked me to go deeper beneath the surface. So as I went in deeper through the fear and all of that, without having to feel those emotions, what I realized was laying underneath all of that was my purest self, like joy, love, excitement. Excitement is what made my heart beat so fast, but then my mind, my egoic personality came in and masked it with fear. And so that I feel like is important to really look into when you're trying to follow your intuition. Because sometimes your intuition uses your emotions to guide you, right? But sometimes, because those emotions come from your ego, your mind, you really have to look deep into these, confront these emotions, why you're feeling that way, look deep into it. And what you would realize, more so than none, is that your greatest joy, the love, who you are, your being, is laying underneath all of this fear. And this fear has no justification. It's just your mind trying to either not to slow you down, but be more protective of you. You know what I mean? It's not negative. I don't want people hating their minds or their ego. It's all about having everything work for you harmoniously. And so, yeah, you do have to let your ego know or your mind know to back down sometimes if there's no basis for the fear. Sometimes listen to that. There's really like something that's trying to warn you. These are red flags. But I feel like it's important for you to confront these emotions when your intuition is trying to lead you by emotions. And the way that you can confront them, aside from that, is by listening, being one with your body. You know, sometimes you have this fear in your heart, but your body is at peace. You know, you're not really feeling anything or vibrating. So that could be like an indicator to you to confront these fears, whatever emotion you're feeling. Yeah, that's what I've been going through all last week, is like a lot of fear of trusting myself, fear of letting go. But, you know, when it's persistent, sometimes, you know, whatever you're inclined to do that you're afraid of doing, whatever you're inclined to embark on that you're scared to take the first step on, if you give it time, okay, and it doesn't go away, then you know this is a path that you have to go on, or an emotion that you have to explore. Otherwise, you're going to be in this like mental prison, you know, at odds with yourself. So I would say don't be afraid to confront those emotions and surrender to them. Surrendering to them doesn't mean that you have to fully absorb the emotion. It just means, you know, like go into that space and look into it. And, you know, wherever your intuition guides you is where you should be, where it's all in divine order, you know. Even your guides and your angels, they connect to you through your intuition. You feel them. You feel their vibration. You feel those lovely emotions that they are sending to you, or they are arising within you. And so that's really the message, I think. I hope I'm not leaving anything out. Is to, oh yeah, so how you can be in tune with your body. This is how I do it. Everyone does it differently, you know. It's not all about just silencing your mind. It's also about taking care of your temple, right? Not everyone can eat healthy all the time. I understand that. I certainly don't eat healthy all the time. But once a week, I do a fast for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours where I just do not eat anything. And usually that happens on Sundays. Sundays are my lazy days where I know I don't have to do a whole lot. And so I will start it Saturday night. I will not eat dinner. I won't eat all day Sunday, and then I'll have my dinner Sunday night. And that allows me to connect with my body more. And that helps me pay attention to what's going on in there as well. Other ways you can do it, you can do a cleanse. I haven't done it in a while, but I do a cleanse twice a year for about a week, where I'm only ingesting juice, vegetable juice that I make fresh. And it has, well, it's organic. And so I do that 1 week in the spring and 1 week in the fall. That also helps you clear the toxins. You can do it by taking sea salt baths as well. It takes toxins out of you. It clears you. And so there's many ways that you guys can approach it. And the more you do that, the more you connect to your body. And the more you can feel and be guided by your intuition. You'll see these, you'll feel these sensations or vibrations, whatever it is, however your intuition tries to connect with you, you'll feel it more and more. And so, yeah, that's the message. And I'm hoping the rest of April is, I mean, things are already starting to get better for me, and I hope it's the same for some of you that are going through similar stuff. And I do feel like it will get better towards like the end of April, like the last week. I think these next 2 weeks will be a little intense, but it will get better. May is going to be just amazing, like new beginnings everywhere, you know, like most of us are transforming in April. March, some of us started in March. April will be a major transformation month for a lot of us, and I feel like May is going to be a lot of new beginnings. So you have that to look forward to. I know I do. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for viewing this. So much love to you guys. I will see you on the next video.